Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you might be new around here. So today I'm sharing with you our master bedroom, deep clean, declutter, and organize. We really needed to whip this bedroom back into shape. It had gotten way out of hand. It always does. Are you also a mom that focuses the majority of your attention on the spaces that your entire family use together, like the living room, dining room, kitchen? Is that just me? I feel like our bedroom always slacks, like it's last on the list to get vacuumed or dusted or anything like that. So we really needed to tackle this because, like I said, it was getting way out of hand. Underneath our bed, luckily, is a platform bed, so we have storage underneath it, but we just were not using it in the smartest way at all. As you can see, things are just shoved and tossed down there. It was a big, huge, unorganized mess. And the reason we were needing to deep clean and reorganize our bedroom is because we had to move my old desk from the garage into the bedroom. Because if you missed, I think I shared it in a vlog maybe, if you missed that video, my husband works from home now, as do I, and right now with summer our 3 kids are home as well. But we both needed a space to work, and our house is really small and there was nowhere else to put a desk. So we had to move the big dresser that is at the foot of the bed to make space for the desk. So that's what we did, but we went ahead and deep cleaned and decluttered and organized everything to make the space way more functional. So the first thing that we needed to do was clear off that dresser, and my husband was going to start going through that little closet off to the side there. And if you haven't heard me say this before, or if you might be new, we do rent this house. So we just kind of have, been dealing with it the best that we can. But obviously with things so unorganized, we aren't using the spaces, like I said, to their maximum, to the best of our abilities. So I went ahead and cleared off the dresser. My husband started tackling that closet, which mostly has his junk in it. He has pieces for his mod, he vapes, so there's pieces to that in there. There's some gun parts in there, some tools that he has in there, and then I do have some memorabilia stuff that I believe I moved underneath the bed at some point. But that's where we're starting, clearing that out, if I can speak, dusting it. We'll vacuum out that closet, get all that dust and the cat hair out of the way.
Get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon. Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done, I'ma drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain, with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when this
So there was a lot of things to go through, like even this basket that was on the dresser. There's buckets inside of that closet that my husband had to go through. So there was just a lot of tedious little things that we were trying to organize and go through. A lot of it was just junk. I don't know why we were holding on to it or how it even got in there, but we have the trash cans over there that we were throwing things into. And then I also went and grabbed a trash bag for donations as well. And you will see at the end how much we threw away and how much we donated. It was crazy. We ended up, driving over to Goodwill, or dropping it off that day, like that evening. Like, it took up all the space in my trunk, and I had to put some stuff up in the driver's seat as well. So just wait for it. Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came here way too strong, cannot keep it low key, got me drugged, your pheromones hit the roof, auto, your taste, it's really a bad reception out there, where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you. So I do plan on making a video here soon, just kind of explaining like where I've been and just how busy we've been and what's going on. More life updates for you guys because it's been crazy. If you didn't see the grocery haul, I will link that up here for you guys. That's the other video I posted recently. Oh, by the way, I was laughing at Matt's double glasses on his head. I don't know why, I thought that was so funny to me. And we did spend, I think it was like 6 to 8 hours, maybe one weekend, just completely turning this room around. I also will explain kind of the why and just more details, like I said, in this upcoming like life update video. So if you have not already, hit subscribe and also hit that bell for notifications too. And definitely stay tuned to the end of the video just to see the transformation. It makes a big, big difference. It's crowded, it'll look a little crazy, but it's functional for us.
But you're off my radar now. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post. There's no denial, I'm chasing ghosts. I'm like an outcast from pillar to post, hitting you up but I'm stuck on hold. Is it really a bad reception out there? Where you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer to me? Yeah, I lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now. I've lost you, yeah, I lost you, telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. I've lost you, I've lost you. I keep on looking for you.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I've got him on my mind, but
So we are still trying to tackle this closet. Like I mentioned before, it took us like 6 or 8 hours or something like that to get this room done. So we're still just plugging along, trying to organize things and throw junk away. And it's funny, we found several bags of those dehydrated foods. Like if you're camping and you're lost in the wilderness or something and you have no food and you just like add boiling water to it, we have a bunch of those because my husband used to be like hardcore like prep mode, and he's kind of calmed down a little bit. But we found those in there and they're still good until like 2025. It was crazy. But anyway, I wanted to kind of talk about how we tackled this. Like obviously the kids were home with us. We were both working on this project together, but anytime that we are trying to do something big, like when we cleaned out our garage, whenever we like clean up the backyard, if we are cleaning our bedroom like this, anything that's kind of a big project, or even just cleaning in general, we take a lot of breaks. So I know there's a clock there in the background. I think we started around like 9:30 or something, and we did end up taking like an hour break for lunch, and then we just kind of continued on. So that's how we do those things, is just take breaks, and we always have to stop and help the kids, you know, get a snack or answer a question, help them with something, whatever it is, like make them food. We're not just like ignoring them for hours on end. We take a lot of breaks. And if you're by yourself, like maybe if you're a single parent or you're just home alone a lot like I used to be, that's how I would get things done, is either try and include the kids with me depending on the task I was doing to try and make it go quicker, and that way I'm still kind of giving them my attention but they're helping, or just take a lot of breaks. And with YouTube, with the power of editing, it doesn't look like any of us ever take breaks in between but we definitely do. We are not Superman, okay, but we are trying the best that we can.
he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. How wish you feel the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. He doesn't know my name.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego.
I apologize about all of the camera movements. I was trying to get behind it to record what I was doing. Obviously, you guys could see everything in there, and it was just such a small space, and there was so much clutter around me that we were still trying to get through. Then I was adding to the clutter because I was obviously going through these shelves and everything, and I cannot believe like how dusty that the shelves are in here. And that's happened before, like whenever we've cleaned this out, it's just like filthy, and the doors are closed like the majority of the time. Then obviously there's a bunch of stuff in there, so I don't know how it gets so dusty. There's no air vent in there or anything. It just blows my mind. Let me know in the comments down below if your closet also gets extremely dusty, or is it just me?
That maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. Oh,
So I was trying to reorganize my clothes. On the top, for the most part, it was things that I actually grabbed for. And then I moved my dresses from the bottom to the top, so that way they weren't getting sucked up by the vacuum all the time, because that was almost happening every time that I went in there to vacuum. And again, it's such a small space with that side table right there. I couldn't like shove them back far enough, and I would suck them up almost every time. So I'm going to move the long dresses to the top, and then move the clothes that I really don't wear that often, or things I'm holding on to try and fit into again as I'm losing weight. And also my winter, if you want to call it that, my like 3 long sleeve shirts, my winter clothes for here in Arizona. So I moved those to the bottom since I don't grab for them as often.
Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond no. Dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond no.
You're gone now, will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces inside your heart, I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away.
So now comes the time to actually organize and declutter underneath our bed. That was just as big of a job as any other part of the bedroom, honestly. There was so much stuff under here, and there was also a ton of cat hair, which I will give you some close-ups here shortly, because it was such like a mess. It was like a jungle to them, so they would just run under there and hide and sleep in all of the crap, and they felt all safe and secured and all snuggled up between a bunch of junk and nonsense. So we went ahead and cleared out underneath the bed, and you'll see how much is left afterwards. Like, it's crazy. We got rid of almost all of this, like even this boppy, which I've had forever. There was a push pin stuck in it, don't know how that got there, a bunch of cat hair and like crumbs, dust, dirt, all sorts of nastiness. So you'll see, like, I think it's a yellow or green rag or something that I'm using to like dust and wipe things off with as we go along, before we're shoving them into donate bags or the trash.
You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end
So we found a whole lot of old pictures like Lacey and Connor from when they were in kindergarten and I think first grade or something. And I believe this was my junior year. The date on it is 2008. So I was actually going into my senior year. So I guess in between, I don't know, junior and senior year or whatever. And I thought it was hilarious. We also found some of my like old Game Boys and a whole bunch of other things that we kind of forgot that we had. It's always fun and distracting to go through things because then you find old things like that. You can get sidetracked, talk about it, share about it, all that kind of stuff. But even in this box too, if you look here, that I think was one of the boxes that Archer liked to sleep in. And there's just cat hair galore.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you playing? We ain't got the time. Tell me now if you want out. What are you saying? Come on and spit it out. I'm about to lose my mind again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. Oh, na na na. Oh, na na na. For love or pity, let me know. Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you changing your mind? Na, we ain't got the time. Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like. You look so beautiful. And I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking by yourself and you make me smile. I can listen so blue.
So this corner over here where I keep my side table and books was also just dusty, and there's a bunch of stuff that had rolled underneath the side table, so I was trying to clean all that off. And that Listerine, fun fact, was never opened and it had expired almost a year ago, so kind of a waste, but I threw it away. And all these books over here, I can't remember if I think we took them out of the garage. Maybe we took them out of some other area in the house. I can't really remember, but I think I've read these books, or most of these books, or I want to read these books. I know a bunch of these, like these Evermore, The Shadowland, Dark Flame. I can't remember right now what the author's name is. It's something Noel, I think, but they're really good. I like kind of the romantic, like sci-fi, I don't even know what the word is for it exactly, with like Twilight type of the books, though, not the movies, the books, whatever that's called. That's usually what I like to read. So I had just piled them over there. I ended up cleaning out my side table off camera just because it was filled with like literally junk while Matt was doing something else. And I ended up putting all those books in one of the drawers. In the other drawer I have like other, I don't know, random things. But I hope to start reading one day. I don't know about right now because, like I said, I'm so busy. But I really like to read, and I hope that I can reread some of those books and then actually start some of the other books. And right here, that's when I was cleaning out the side table. Matt was moving all of this junk out of the room. So we were basically done besides what I was going through. So I had a trash can next to me too. And he was putting everything that was going to be donated and thrown out like over in the living room. So that way it was close to the door and we could just put it where it needs to go. And then you'll see me also put the mattress back on the bed, and I tossed the sheets in the washing machine just because I wanted it to be all fresh and clean in the room and match with everything else being freshly dusted and vacuumed, and I'll mop in here as well. But here's another progress shot. I believe those are the only things besides the basket that stay underneath the bed. So literally we got rid of half or more than half of it. It was insane, but I definitely think it looks and feels a lot better than it did when we began.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
So this is where all of our trash is. There's a box down there with cards. That bedding box thing is trash. The one on the floor is trash. Both of those black bins are trash. And then over here, the big black bag, the 2 white bags, the box, and the other bedding box thing are all donate. So we got rid of a ton of stuff out of our lives for good, which felt so amazing. It feels really, really good to have this space cleaned and organized and decluttered because it is small and crowded. So imagine if we still had all that junk in here, I would be going crazy. So anyways, I'm going to mop really quick here, make the bed, and you won't see us move the computer in onto the desk. You'll see us move the desk in, but it actually took us like 3 or 4 days from when we cleaned the bedroom to when Matt was able to set up the computers, just because of my laptop setting that up and other issues. So he did that off camera a few days later, like I mentioned, but you'll see all of that in the after coming up shortly.
One for the resting, for the adjusting, one for the tired hands, one for the letdowns, all thanks to this old town, one for the shattered plans. You know the time has come for breaking some new ground. I'll let you drive, so we will stare at views we can't believe we found. We'll feel alive. You're still my favorite queen of the night, my friend. Let's drive off again. Let's drive off again.
So here's how everything turned out. Like I said, it's not perfect, it's a little cramped, but it's gonna work for now. My husband has to have certain things like the 2 screens and the phone and all that stuff. And like I said, there's just really nowhere else to put it. And we did not have the money nor want to spend the money on a new desk. So we just pulled that one out from the garage and we are just kind of using what we have. He did, however, have to buy a new computer chair because we only have one, and I have that out here in the living room. So like I said, I really love how everything turned out. It's gonna work for now. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna have another like update video here soon with what's going on and why we're so busy and all that good stuff. And hopefully soon we won't have to deal with this tiny closet that I can't open because the bedside table is right there blocking it. But we're making do with what we have. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got some motivation to go tackle one of your messes, whether it's your bedroom, your living room, whatever. Just get something done today. It doesn't have to be crazy like this. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.